Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. So today I used the purple MorpheXJaclynHill palette, which is the Bling Boss, this one right here. So I created an eye look using only this palette. So keep watching if you guys want to see how I got this look and how this palette performed. Don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave and give this video a thumbs up if you ended up liking it. All right, thanks guys. Alright, so my eyelids are already primed. I put on my Too Faced concealer and just set it with my Maybelline powder. So we're going to go in with the purple palette today, and I think I'm going to take that color right there since that's the lightest color in the palette, called Hush Hush. And I'm going to take the big fluffy brush, which is the JH30. I'm going to use that and I'm going to run that through my crease. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Today I'm just using natural light coming in from my window. I don't have any beauty lights on. So yesterday I used some of my lights and I just feel like it kind of changes the color a little bit. So when I can, I try to use the natural light. So anyway, I'm going to take the big fluffy brush, dip into Hush Hush, and let's see what happens. I'm trying to be a little neater today since I already have my makeup done. Just putting a light wash of that into my crease. I'm gonna go in again to build that color up a little bit. So far this is blending perfectly fine, so I'm really happy about that. My eyebrows are so crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's blending so far so good, guys. I'm just gonna go in and build this color up, but it's blending great. No issues, hardly any, there's like no fallout with this color, and it's just blending really well. Now because this is the lightest color, I do want to build it up to get that color before I go in with any darker shades. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the shade Rockstar. It's this purplish color in the middle there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run some of that into the crease now. JH35, this is a blending brush, so I'm going to go into Rockstar with that brush. I'm going to put some of that into the crease now. Keeping it lower because I don't want to bring it up too high. No issues with this shade either, seems to be blending fine. I haven't noticed any fallout. Now with the green palette, I didn't have much fallout either until I tried packing on that lid color. Alright, it seems to be going on good. I'm going to go in now with the big fluffy brush just to make sure that's blended nicely. There's no additional product, I'm just blending over it. Okay, so far so good. Take the darkest color, which is Mystic, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in the crease. I'm going to take the JH34. This one's a little bit more pointed at the top, so I feel like that'll give us a little bit more precise of a blend. I'm gonna put this on the outer corner. So I'm just building this up and I'm kind of flicking it out a little bit like that to create that shape there. I'm going to go back into that other blending brush that we used. I'm just blending over these two lines. There's nothing extra on this brush. I'm going to take the big fluffy one that we had initially used and that initial color, Hush Hush, and I'm just going to go over the top. And then with nothing extra on the brush, I'm just going to go over everything. This looks pretty simple. Again, I think these colors are blending fine. So this palette has another one of those colors, kind of like the Dark Magic palette, where it has that dark shade with shimmer in it. And in the other palette, I couldn't get it to swatch. So let's see if the sparkles in this one show up. On your finger, you can see the sparkle. See that? But let's see what happens when we swatch it. Okay, this one performs a lot better than the green sparkly one. Look at that. That one you can actually see the purple shimmer in it, and that swatched very nicely. I used my finger, obviously, not a brush, but you can see that color looks very nice. Very pretty. I think I'm going to take some of Buried Treasure, and I think I'm going to put that on this outer right here, and then I'll use a lighter one. So, these colors definitely give you fallout. So before I move forward, I'm going to take this because I don't want a bunch of fallout down there. The sparkly ones are really messy for sure. But you can see the purple sparkle in there. I feel like these shades don't spread a lot. It's like I do that initial thing, but then it's like it's gone, so I have to dip in and get more color again. So I have some of that down. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to take this pointy blending brush. It's a tiny one. This is the JH40, and I'm just going to go over the top a little bit. There's no product on my brush. I just want that blended. And then whatever's on the brush, I'm bringing in. Again, I'm just doing a little bit more blending. There's nothing on this brush. I'm going to take this brush here that came in the collection and just put a stamp on the side of the eyeshadow, and that'll really help clean it up. And just let that sit a little. Okay. So now I think I'm going to take the color Bling Bling. I'm going to wet that one and I'm going to put that on the inner part of my lid. Let's see how this one looks. I feel like this one just isn't picking up as well on the brush. Wondering if I should just use a finger. I'm gonna try using my finger. Okay, yeah. This applies a lot better with the finger for sure. So it's hard trying to like get in as far as you possibly can. Then I'm gonna take my finger and put it close to it and then I'll use a brush to blend these two colors together. I want to try going back in with the brush now to kind of like get it in that inner area more. Now with this brush, I'm kind of just like flicking it this way. Just over that line so it starts to kind of blend into it. Smoky. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do for that. So now let's go ahead and brush this baking away. Alright guys, what do we think? I think that's pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put some black liner on my waterline. I'm going to take a liquid liner and I'm going to run it really close to my lash line. I don't want thick liner, but I just wanted to help add that fullness to my lashes. So now we have to do the lower waterline. I'm wondering if we should take this pretty purple color, that one in the middle there. Maybe we can take that, it's not showing up on the camera very well. It's kind of like a vibrant purple color. Let's take the flat definer brush. I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. JH38, and we are gonna blend that out with the Hush Hush, that color we initially used. Oh, sorry guys. Alright guys, so now we're just going to highlight the brow bone. I think I'm just going to use my highlighter that I used on my cheeks, which is my Becca Opal. I'm going to go ahead and take the tiny brush, which is the JH42. I'm going to take that. I'm going to highlight under my brow bone. Do the inner corner. All right, let's add some mascara. This is the Thrive mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some coats of this. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you like it. Let me zoom you in quick. This is what I created, this purple look. No lashes today, but overall I think this performed very well. Again, I did not have any issues with blending or anything like that. So I'm actually really happy with how both of my palettes ended up working. So comment down below, let me know if you've used this palette, what your thoughts are, if you liked it, if you disliked it, if yours was blendable, if it was bad. But the two palettes that I got worked fine for me. I will continue to use them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, guys, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. Thanks, bye.